Now I'm gonna walk you through my race. I still feel so nervous, but I won. Alright, so I started in the pole position because I had a good qualifying session, but I didn't have a great start, so I ended up dropping to sixth place. But on the first turn, I was able to get some like one position back. I ended up fifth place, so I knew I had to make a lot of moves. Here on the second turn, I made a lot of moves. Took two places, ended up third. Just trying to maintain my position and just trying to get a slipstream with Verstappen. So yeah, I was just trying to get a slipstream. Over there, I would brake at that last corner. I would brake down. I would brake and then shift down to six and glide in. Here, um, I brake down to four. I would shift down to four, speed up. Now I took Verstappen. I overtook Verstappen on a risky move, but it still worked. Now I was just trying to. I used my overtake here, and I was just trying to trail Alonso. Over there, just glide in. Yeah, just trying to maintain slipstream. I almost had him there, but just it wasn't enough. And then finally, over here on this turn is where I shift down to six. That's where I got Alonso, and I took off. At that point, I had to lead from the second lap all the way to the fifth lap, so I got kind of nervous. But I was just trying to brake early if I needed to. Here, at that last corner, I would shift down to three. The last corner before you complete the lap, I would shift down to three and just glide in. Here, I go down to 4 or 5. At that last corner, the corner before, I would shift down to 3 and then just trying to maintain it. And then here, I almost don't. At that last part, I almost don't take my foot off the accelerator. Here, full speed. So at the two corners ago, I brake, go down to 6, and then take my foot off the accelerator completely, and then slam it. So yeah, just trying to maintain my position. Here's a straight. I just use my overtake because there's no point in saving it. Just trying to increase the gap. It's hammer time. Just trying to maintain my position. Here we're going into the straights again. Just trying to remain calm. I started to use my overtake a little bit because there's no point in saving it. At this corner, I'll go past the black, and then I would shift down to 4 at that corner. Here I knew it was the last lap, so I knew I just needed to remain calm and just get the win. That was the first corner. Pretty sure I shifted down to 4 or 5. I don't really remember. But it's one of those 2 gears. At that corner that I just passed, I'll shift down to 3. And then here I almost don't take my foot off the accelerator. And then here I shift down 1 gear. I shift down 1 gear down to 6 from 7. And just accelerate as hard as I can. I definitely used overtake here because I knew like it's the last lap, no point in saving it. Plus I'm sure I had a lot of battery left, so there I shifted down to 6 and then just glided through and then went full speed. Here I pass the black flag and go down to 4. Here in the last corner I go down to 3 as usual, and then can't make a mistake here. Just put your foot on the gas and you'll be fine. And that's how I got the win. Yeah, it was a great race. Drove well on 40 AI, and to prove it, I'm gonna go out. And I'm gonna prove that I was on 40 AI. So I can't necessarily prove it from here, but after I go out, I'll be able to prove it. So I'm gonna advance. And part of this win was because of my great qualifying session. I did one-shot qualifying, and I just barely beat Verstappen. I beat him by 0.003 of a second, just like Lewis did in real life in the Hungarian Grand Prix last weekend, which was pretty cool. So if I go in here, if I go to a Grand Prix, pick this, go to Australia, go to Hamilton, doesn't really matter. Just do an example to prove. Go here. If I go to simulation settings, you'll see it's on 40 AI, and I couldn't have just changed it. So yeah, great race, great win. Bye.